Hunters!
Welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses. So,
It's a long one!
it's a really long one, and it's a really good one. I was actually looking around, but I don't see it right now because I have an Ayreon vinyl, and this is slightly related.
Slightly related?
Slightly.
And by slightly related, you mean it's made by the same guy?
Yes,
A fairly long guy.
a fairly long pink guy.
Yes.
So this is
We're
Star One.
sorry.
So this is Star One by the man, the genius, the legend, the epic, Arjen Anthony Lucassen. And Star One hasn't seen a new album, I think, in 10 years or more.
A long time anyway.
A long time, yeah. So
And this is featuring Roy Khan, Tony Martin, Marcella Bovio, Irene Jansen, and Steve Vai.
nice. So
It's in the title.
yeah. So definitely cool lineup, cool composer, cool everything that happens around Arjen. So I'm not expecting any less than this. I think this is the album closer for the new album actually, and it is
Yes.
10 minutes and 45 seconds long.
Yes.
And we will watch it in one piece. So without further ado, are you ready?
Nope.
Link to the original video will be in the description. Be sure to check it out. Here we go.
This is so Star Trek.
This is so
Stones
Arjen
are
though.
blazing over barren lands. Stars are fading in the skies. Our world is dying. Her precious life, soon a memory. Our race will not survive. We all know it's over. Ghostly signs from another world, mysterious symbols reappear, an unworldly warning, a guiding light from the maze of time. Our race may just survive. There is hope, it's not over. It's not over.
Come on, bring it! Yeah! Land already! Yeah! Go, Steve!
Can you feel me in this coil of time?
I don't!
Can you find me in this maze, in this dimension? Deep down you know it was always me. Our race will now survive. A new start, it's not over.
Sit through all the credits. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, thoughts. Lots and lots and lots of thoughts. Enough to stack up a planet.
thought number one and most important of them all.
Uh-huh.
Hellscore Choir made an appearance.
It's not just that they made an appearance, it was the absolute freaking climax of the entire freaking song.
Yeah!
It was such a freaking climax that I had to use freaking twice in that sentence and twice since.
Wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start. So it's.
I know where to start.
You start.
Okay, so it had the Star Trek spacey vibe with the Hammond organs all from the beginning, and I just knew that was Yost because that's his thing. I mean, I've seen Arjen do some of those Hammond organ stuff on his own too, but that's Yost's thing, okay? So, like, he started by spotlighting the Ayreon hero as far as I'm concerned, so I really like that. Second of all, we have...
Isn't Arjen the Arion hero though?
No, he's not. He's just the guy who writes stuff. The other guy makes them happen!
But I actually like that when they introduced him, it actually said Joost van den Broek Hammond. It didn't say keyboards or anything, it said Hammond.
I actually thought Richard Hammond, but I guess he's fairly difficult to play, so it had to be a Hammond organ.
Depends what you mean by play.
No! Don't do that!
Okay. Song.
It had the spacey vibe very strong, and the visuals worked very well alongside that. I felt the desert images in the beginning very much looked like something that could have been a photo from the Mars rover.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And as far as the topic is concerned, our world is dying, we need to go out of space. Well, yeah, that's completely unprecedented in Ayreon history.
I thought as soon as it started, I was thinking, is this the source all over again?
You know, I think, well, the intro, they did have a bit of a Day That the World Breaks Down kind of feeling, which was really cool. And for me, I like that. That was my favorite Arion album, that and Planet Y. And this one brings back that kind of chonk in the riffs, you know?
Yeah. Another thing I'm thinking is, I don't know if Star One albums, at least the previous two, I don't think they were necessarily full stories, like Arion albums. And I don't know if this one is, but in case it is, it really sounds like the end of it is similar to the beginning of the source. So do we have a pre-prequel going on?
A pre-prequel?
I mean, if there's anyone who would make a pre-prequel or a pre-pre-prequel or a pre-pre-pre-pre-prequel, it's Arjen.
Yeah, and you know what's really cool? Because he has this habit of like connecting stories and just building them on top, it's like a tree, you know? You branch it, the more you branch it, the more you can branch it. So he's got an infinite universe by now to make stories, and he's already got so many relationships with cool musicians. He's already got his videos covered because of that, because he's got such a huge lineup for a song that you can make an entire video out of just introducing the freaking lineup.
Yeah! Oh, damn. Okay, what did I want to say? I wanted to say something. Yeah, about like prequels and sequels and everything. It's like, you know, the Fast and Furious saga. It's like there was one,
God.
And then there were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they're at 9 now. Are they making a 10th one? I don't know. They were all sequels. Let's think Planet of the Apes. I don't know why they had a sequel or 2, but then they started making a whole lot of prequels. Then you take Fast and Furious and Planet of the Apes. Arion.
Well, you can put Star Wars in there too.
Yeah, fair point.
Okay.
I want to say, okay, so we had kind of like Roy Khan and the other guy, what was his name?
Tony Martin.
So it seems like they were kind of the lead singers.
Yes.
And then Irene and Marcela were doing kind of like choir-ish backings.
Yeah.
So that was the cool dynamic that they had going on there. And then, you know, I had a hunch it was gonna be Hellscore when the first hints of choir started, but I wasn't sure if it was Hellscore or if it was them.
Dude, I don't care. It sounded like a freaking Gregorian chant.
Yeah.
It was...
How on earth did they do that? Okay, another thing I really like is
Can we sit on the choir for a bit? What's the thing with like Arion backing vocals is they're always Arion's angels, you know, there's 2 or 3 women that are singing really high. But now because they had the whole Hellscore choir, you also had the low end with the male voices, and that was a really cool twist.
I mean, that's what I really liked about Transitus as well. I mean, the last Arion album, when it starts, I don't know if you know the first track, Facum Horrificum, it's all in the low choirs that gets me. we had an intro. It was big. It was atmospheric. Then we had chunk, and I think it was like a good verse, chorus of chunk and riffs and stuff, and introducing the musicians. And then we had the solo.
Yeah.
Well,
we had solos.
Yeah, we had a solos. That's what Steve Vai does. The solos.
Layers and overlappings and all sorts of that stuff.
Yeah, and it was really, really kind of like tender and atmospheric, but then it also went really, really shreddy at the same time. And that was a really cool merger of like chilling you but blowing your mind at the same time. And Steve Vai is one of the very few people who can do that as far as I'm concerned with that vibe. Now, what I would say I like less about this solo than, for example, the one in Star of Sierra, which I believe was Paul Gilbert, for example, is it seemed less incorporated in the song. It was more like, okay, now the solo starts, and now we're doing solo, and now the solo's over and we're back to the song. And usually I'm not a big fan of that dynamic, but with a song that's this long and with so many moving pieces and moments, it almost felt like it was just a scene on its own. So it actually made a lot more sense. Yeah,
I like that too.
And what I wanted to say about the images of what you said about the Mars-like images, they had all this, like, it starts with those barren planet kind of images and it's how we set off. Then it goes to cosmic images and then it starts showing you all sorts of types of scenery. And
all sorts of living scenery. So it's like arriving to a new destination that's alive.
Yeah, and what I really like is, I never thought about this, but Hellscore. They're from Israel. I've seen other videos of them. We have like For Whom the Bell Tolls, Hellscore, or we have a reaction to it. Check it out. They always have this desert landscape that's very Mediterranean and really cool, but I never thought, before seeing it in this context, just how much of a Tatooine vibe it can give you.
Yeah.
Or more like
okay.
Tatooine.
I'm done.
This is so much. My God, Arjen is a genius. Okay. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Of course, yeah.